So on this episode of zombie proofing my land, last winter we fenced in 7 acres. This winter my plan is we're gonna fence in another 1 acre. First, we're gonna start off here. We have 100-foot run and we have another 100-foot run. Yeah, I'm gonna need a total of 25 posts. 25 holes digging by hand. Oh yeah. Good morning, pigs. Good morning. This one always jumps on its back. Why do you do that? Ooh. Good morning, guys. It's been chilly mornings lately. It's actually kind of nice. I mean, dropped down in the 20s usually this week. Even I think 18, 19. But the sun's coming out. Look at that. I do like these frosty mornings. It's super quiet. Yeah, but today we have a exciting day today, guys, because we're starting a new project. I just fed our animals this morning, and before we start, we have somebody coming out and picking up some chicken. They're buying 2 chickens today, so we need to get that ready. We still have some chickens available, guys. The turkeys are sold out. They bought 2 4-pounders. It is pickup only here at our farm. Everything's on our website as far as what we have available currently. We had somebody just pick up pork fat. We sold our first 2 5-pound packages of pastured organic pork fat. We just completed our greenhouse. So, after completing one project, and before you start another project, you have to almost do a reset. I try to put away all my tools. I try to put away the stuff that I was using, put them away where they belong, and then we could start the next project. We have extra fabric, greenhouse plastic. A part of me was gonna throw that away. I was gonna throw that away because I don't want to store it. I don't know what to do with it. But it's not enough for a whole greenhouse to build, but it's something. If something tears on that one, I have extra fabric. So I'll probably put that in a tub, save it. Probably save it for a few years. If I don't use it in a few years, well, then I'll probably throw it away. That's how it usually goes with me. I get tired of seeing it or tired of storing it, and then I just toss it. But for now, we'll keep it. So it's a lot colder now. And now that we're over with summer and over the hot weather, 'tis the season for fencing. This area right here had originally high tensile wire when we first moved in, and I took that all out. And then I took out some posts that were already just getting rotted out. Like these posts are moving. But this might be our future chicken run, and maybe where we're gonna put a chicken coop. I'm thankful for the poles already being here, but a lot of them kind of already rotted out. Most of them are concreted in, but I don't think these are. Okay, I can't get that one out. It's wiggly, but I can't pull it out. Let's try this one. There we go. So this pole I put in last year. I redid this pole. This used to be a rotted out pole that I took out, but that one's new. So from here we're going up, and then right here is a corner. It's going to be 2 H braces going this way and that way. To get this fencing project going, I really just want to start just putting 1 post in. Let's put 1 post in at least to get it started, so that way I can see some kind of accomplishment, and mentally that'll just help you. All right, so it doesn't always work out that way, but I try to go at least 2 feet. 3 feet would be ideal, but I mean, that wasn't so bad digging that hole. I had 1 rock, and that's a pretty soft area. I mean, I would think it should be pretty soft in this little spot here, because all the water, when it rains, rushes down to this barn. Man, it turned out to be a beautiful day though. Sun's out, cool and crisp. Over by our big barn, technically it's not fenced in. And it can also still get stray dogs coming in. I'm always checking it. I like to use a bag of concrete. Just throw the concrete in there. Try not to, I mean, you can mix it, I guess, but I guess we'll see over time if my poles hold up or how long. At one point do they start rotting out. And then when they start rotting out, well, I'll have more content to post. We're going on almost 3 years of being here, and it's best to wait as long as you can before you do anything permanent on your land. My first route of the day, because you'll have a better understanding of where you want things. And something like a fence, that's very permanent, so it's best to wait until you absolutely know where you want to put things. All right, hold up, time out. When I'm looking at this and doing it, this is not where I wanted to initially start. I think I wanted to start up there first, because this is not such a priority. Yeah, don't be afraid to change your mind. And I might not even do this section after I just put in that one pole. We're marking up a straight line. Gotta mark off where we're gonna put these posts. This part up here is gonna be the priority. I remember last year we had some just random guy drive all the way down here, drove through the fence. This is before I had this fence up. Was driving all the way up our pasture on our land. For what? He said he was lost. I was like, what? Where are you going? Gotta bring out my big tape measure. This helps for marking off long, drawn out places. I usually use a step-in post if you don't have somebody to hold it for you. Okay, so this is the top corner here. This is where I should have started. Let's start again. Fencing is one of those things where when you put it on paper and when you think about it, it seems very daunting, and it is. But you have to keep chipping away at it and doing something a little bit every day. And eventually, you'll get done. I made this pole a little bit more beefier because it's like the main corner. Plus I wanted it to look nice because this is the main part we're going to be coming in, and you know, it's just straighter. That corner's in. Now we just need to keep going all the way across. I'm going to go 8 feet. 8 feet on center. As much as doing fencing by hand, very labor intensive, it's also very satisfying when you can see it being done. It looks like we're done for the day, guys, because I need to go back to Lowe's. And I'll probably be there for like 2 hours. You know how it is. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts in the ground, but I still have about 5 more to go. That's just on this run here. We're just going straight across. There's going to be a big gate that we could drive into over here. So we're gonna leave a nice spot for a gate. This might be a future chicken run on this end of things. We might put a smaller gate here so we could go in there. You got to get into that groove of putting in holes in the ground. Just put on some headphones and just get in the groove. That's all it is. And just make sure you have a camera running and filming yourself doing it. And it looks pretty straight. Yeah, I think we're good. What's Lorraine doing?
I'm making a really quick and easy meal because it's late and Penelope and I have been feeling under the weather, so we've been resting all day, and so I need something nourishing but yet quick and easy. This is our fast food. So I'm gonna make chicken and lentils. We picked a carrot this morning, and I'm gonna use the entire carrot, including the greens, and then I've got half of a really large onion, some lentils, some of our canned chicken breasts that we canned in July. I would have grabbed chicken broth, but I grabbed beef broth, and that's what I grabbed. So we have some spicy beef broth that I canned, also from some beef bones, and then some spices, and that's it. It's really quick and easy. Probably take about like 20 minutes maybe to make, since the chicken is already cooked and the broth is already done. So this is gonna be a really quick meal.
We got pork fat.
This is some pork fat that I skimmed off a meal that we made last week, and I just skimmed off the fat before I served it, and so it gave us this little jar here, and then I'm cooking with it this week. So it's kind of nice to have all this pork fat because it really flavors the dish, and it can help like saute some of these onions and carrots. I've got my soaked lentils, soaked and drained, and then I've also put in 3 cloves of garlic. It already smells really good. Now I'll add in the chicken. This is chicken that we canned, along with it the broth too. So I'm adding this first because this already has some broth. I'm not sure how much broth I want in there. So after this is done, then I'll be able to see how much of this. I might even use a smaller jar.
That chicken's done then.
Oh yeah, this chicken is done, fully cooked. And it's like super tender. You can already tell, like see how tender this chicken is? It's not dry, it's not tough. This is like the best chicken. Sometimes I'll do the whole jar and sometimes I'll just do half, depending how much leftovers we want to have. All right, so now it looks like we need a little more liquid, and I'm gonna add in the broth. And this is just going to be enough to cover the lentils. I'm going to push everything back down.
All right, and that is it. It is done. Look at that. There's nothing like a hot meal after you've been outside digging holes. And this is our fast food meal. We're going to put some cheese on that. We have some cilantro growing. There you go. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.